Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. You guys can see we have 6 hours and 12 minutes left. And guys, EA has come out with the first patch, man. Oh my lord. I hope the patch is nothing crazy. I've been seeing in the comment section that a lot of you guys really like this game, man. So far, it seems like a lot of you guys are messing around with this game. I'm taking a real casual approach to it, so I haven't had a problem with it yet. I think there's some things that I don't like for sure, but that's with every FIFA, right? We'll just see how it goes. We'll continue to play a couple games a day. But today, guys, we have our first ever market watch. First ever. I sat on a couch, and you guys know, man, I am super sick at the moment. It's a sickness that makes me super fatigued and super sore all the time. I sat on my couch last night, man, for 6 damn hours. I got my phone app, and I was just trading. I wasn't using any of my access time. And so we're going to have our first market watch ever today. We bought some cards yesterday. We're going to wake up. We're going to see how they did. And we're going to talk about the market going forward. You guys enjoyed the market upload a lot yesterday. I'm trying to get a lot of the questions that you guys were asking. A lot of people were asking about keep or sell. And just kind of explanations in terms of why the market went up and why it didn't go up. So let's see real quick. Before that, thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the video. Title update. The latest title update for FIFA 21 is now available. It includes the changes below online. Address the following issue. In some instances, an online match will continue between a player and the CPU AI after the player's initial opponent left. This issue could be occurring in all types of online matches. Thanks to you for providing feedback. So nothing gameplay-wise, which is good because EA, don't mess it up. Okay, if people like the game, don't change it. I'm seeing that people do like the game. I'm still not sure yet if I like it, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, so team of the week yesterday flew, guys, and it's because it was super undervalued. Let's see where we wake up with coins. So we wake up with 305K. Now, that is okay. I didn't list the cards that I bought. So we have traded 4 icons now. I know you guys are going to hate me, man, but there's nobody on the icon market. It's really crazy. So first one we picked up yesterday, and I know this stuff doesn't apply to a lot of you guys, but I want to show you guys reasons why I did it and talk it through. So yesterday when I got like 300K, I bought a Stevie G. You guys saw in the video yesterday, and I sold him for 315, right? He's up a little bit because every day the market's probably going to rise a little bit more. But yesterday, last year on the first day, he was 600K, so it was a good call for me. Then later on, I actually bought an 89 Yashin for 230, and I sold him at 280. So it's sold, man. I was really surprised somebody bought an icon goalkeeper. And then last night, 3 icons I bought. And then last night, I bought a Bobby Moore for like 200, and I sold him at 240. I think 245 overnight, right? I think that's what we got for Bobby Moore. I'm not too sure, but I think 245 was the lucky price. Yep, 245. So looking good there. The rest of the stuff, guys, is all trend trading. And something that I started to do just a little bit, which you guys can see, is some of these cards are selling overpriced. Hunters and Shadows actually sell for some coins now. So it's not all I've been doing, but I have been trading a little bit with Hunters and Shadows. And what I mean by that is that, like, a Shadow now is almost 4K on the market. So players on their cards that have Shadow cards are selling for more. So I've just been trading with these cards, but some of them have Shadows and Hunters, so I'm able to lazy sell them and sell them more. Which works out really well. So Haaland, guys, I picked up at 80. I picked up at 73 before I slept because he was 88 yesterday. I just sold him for 83, so that's like 5K. And then I had some consumables that I was clearing out in my club as well. And then I literally last night on my phone cleared out all the consumables that I had, and all that good stuff. So now we're doing the same thing. You guys can see a lot of transfers. This is some Hunters and Shadow cards. It's not a ton though. I was just doing some of that this morning. So we made some overnight investments, and the players that I chose was Sancho. And we'll talk about the keeper sell in the market in just a bit. I want to walk through. I want to be transparent. I want you guys to see what we're doing. So we've got these players here that we're trading, and we're trying to see if they went up at all. So let's check it out. So Sancho, we bought at 40K. Now, why I liked Sancho a lot, I feel like Sancho was really popular. I feel like yesterday he hit all the way up to 50K, and then he kind of dropped down again last night. So I went for some at 40, but it doesn't look like he's actually up. So the market might not actually be up today, which is a little surprising. But I did have a theory last night about the market, you know, potentially not rising. And here was my theory a little bit. People are running out of access, man, right? That's a thing. People do not have unlimited time on this game, which means that people can't play this game an unlimited amount of time. It's just impossible. If you do not have unlimited access, you can't play this game for more than 10 hours. So it may take until October 6th for this market to really go crazy. Yesterday, the reason why we saw the market go so crazy, guys, was obviously because we got the division rivals coins. That was a really big deal, all right? That made everybody go and panic buy cards in a big frenzy. Okay, that's not going to happen necessarily every day on FIFA, so just keep that in mind. I know a lot of you guys were looking at that yesterday. Now, I bought Laporte for 25. I tried out a bunch of Laportes at 25. And the reason I tried this was because yesterday French center backs were rising to an uncontrollable amount. So I thought that today they would probably keep rising. But it turns out they're about the same price, right? Upamecano informs about 106 still. I think Longley is still pretty much chilling around his price. So none of these guys really rose all that much, okay? We're getting a 404. None of these guys rose out of this, out of this world in price. Longley is still what, 90? So they are all about the same. So it's okay. We're going to list like a little bit above the buy price. Guys, also always in the beginning of a FIFA, people are always lazy buying cards. There's so many people playing the game. So never list as the cheapest. I'm telling you guys right now. I never list my cards the cheapest on the market. I always list them just a little bit more, or just a couple more than the cheapest. Trent was 60 yesterday, so I bought some at 48. I think it could be good, but again, it looks like he's 50. So, look, not really the rise that we're hoping for this morning, man. And I thought it could happen, and you know what, guys? It didn't happen, so that's what it is, right? Like, you got to move on. You got to list them up, or you got to make your next move. This guy hit 40 yesterday. He dropped back down to 30 last night. I like this a lot. Maybe he's like 35, 36. We'll try to squeeze the next little 36 for him right now. That works for me. And then we had Hernandez at 18, who, look, it's a weird one with a lot of these low guys, right? And I want to talk about these guys with you guys in a second because I know a lot of you guys. Oh, we bought a Varane too. How does this do? Oh, no, Varane is down a lot. See, I thought pros and people who had coins would uncontrollably buy these cards a lot. And it doesn't look that way, man. Varane is 220. So Varane is actually not that up today. He was 290 yesterday. So I bought one at 246. And boys, that's me being transparent, man. Not everything is going to work. Not everything is working, man. It does not just work like that, bro. It's not like you can buy something, or it's not like I buy something and everything works, man. It doesn't always work. So, look, what you guys are looking at here today, this morning, is mediocrity, right? This is just very average, what we've done. We didn't make much. We didn't really lose much, right? Which is also a good thing. But, yeah, it's kind of like eh. So that's where we're at, guys. Now, I know a lot of you guys are wondering, like, keep or sell, all these types of cards. What I will tell you is that I think we're looking at a rise continuously. A lot of people think that prices can't get higher from right now. I think they can. Whether or not that happens today or tomorrow is it? Oh, my God, I listed for minimum bid. I don't even know if I should list this right now. I'm going to list it at, like, 250. Keep or sell, I think, is a big question. Now, I have a concern with a couple cards, and it's not like an outright really bad concern. It's more just like, what is going on, right? Say Maximin at 50K. This is an 80 rated card, okay? We need to be like realistic with some of these players, guys. He's an 80 rated card and he's almost 50K, okay? That is crazy because this card has a lot of supply. So for him to hold a 50K price is kind of nuts. I'm just being real. It's a lot of coins for a player to be on that rating. And be like, Nick, what do you mean by rating? Why does that contribute to this? Guys, rating determines supply usually. So the lower the rating the guy has, the more supply it has. So if he's going to be expensive, it means that his demand is out of the roof. What I mean by this is that more people are buying St. Maximin, right, overall, even than a Leroy Sané, in my opinion. But because Leroy Sané has less supply, he's double the price. You guys kind of understand how that works. So yeah, keep or sell is a weird one. I think with a lot of players, it's up to you guys, right? You guys got to make the decision. I used to tell people to keep or sell, and I stopped doing that because I don't think it matters. I think you guys know that the market's probably going to keep rising, but also if you don't have a lot of coins and you want to try to get ahead and move on with the market, you might want to sell because if you don't have coins, it's going to hold you back a lot. So that's a really a big one. I mean, a lot of people have been asking me if we're going to get any SBCs that are going to crash the market, things like that. Usually, guys, we do not get any sort of SBC until we get like the full game release. In my experience, this is what I have seen. We don't really get any crazy SBCs until the full game comes out, which would be, I think, on the 9th. So we've got a little while until potentially any of us are getting SBCs, guys. Just to give you guys that little heads up about SBCs. Wow, this Bruno Fernandez price is so low. So again, yesterday, Bruno Fernandez, guys, went to like 350. So we are seeing not a crash, but just this is kind of what happened yesterday morning too, where we just kind of had this like big little correction in the morning, man. And it's crazy to see, man, because we had some cards yesterday literally explode, and the amount of panic buying was out of this world. Like the panic buying when I was streaming yesterday was nuts, man. It was so crazy. So yeah. And then other than that, boys, I don't have a team right now. A lot of people are asking me if I have a team. I played my Rivals placements, and I'm just chilling out now. And I'm really just going to kind of chill out, focus on the menus. I'll probably finish a foot draft today. Although people were saying that the foot drafts are like super, super sweaty at the moment, which is kind of understandable. I mean, I could pretty much gauge that would be a thing. And so that's where I'm at with the market, guys. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm planning on continuing to trade kind of gold cards a little bit. One thing you guys can do if you have a lot of coins and you're trying to make some coins, just start to become familiar with player prices. I've noticed that they're trending up and down a lot every day. So watch a couple players. If you guys start to see them go down a lot, try to get a snipe under that. Kind of what I showed you in the beginning of this video. It didn't work, but usually it does work. That's usually a big deal. And then if you're a guy who's waiting long term, check out some chemistry styles and consumables. If you have a lot of coins, put your coins into these, man. There are a lot of chem styles and consumables that are, I think, personally really undervalued. So I would take a look at those. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in a video or a stream soon. Peace out.